fast car. I wanted to get to anywhere.
Hey, so what's going on with the car?
Actually, I bought this car recently, and I have bought it with one of my friends. So he mentioned that the coil needs to be replaced because it's misfiring. So I took it to one of the garages. I test drove it. So it's misfiring, which have changed all 4 coils, the spark plug coils, and then I drove it again, and it's giving me loose power things, still misfiring, but it's giving me loss of power. So probably I have brought it to you, so if we can diagnose and check what is the real issue. If I need to replace the engine, I have to decide either I'm replacing it or not, because it's costly now.
No worries. I really appreciate you getting the car to me. We won't jump to the conclusion yet, changing the engine and gearbox. So our thing is we will perform a proper diagnostics. We'll use our proper tools to see what's going on electronically rather than jumping into the conclusion yet. Hopefully things should be fine. I will give you a rough idea on what's going on after doing the diagnostic. I've written down all the things that you told me yet, and hopefully we come to a conclusion and see what's going on.
Thank you, Faiz. We'll look for it. Like, I'm hoping for the best, that there is some other problems, not the engine and the
exactly,
gearbox.
yes.
No worries.
I can verify that the car is definitely misfiring, and I can say that the car is basically running on 2 cylinders or maybe 3. So I'm going to hook up a scan tool and see the further fault codes and what's going on with it. Yeah, so as I said that we're going to plug in the scan tool and find what fault codes to throw up. So under ECM we've got 6 fault codes, and one fault code that concerns me is the camshaft angle sensor, which is on the bank tube, and there's some other fault codes that's on being displayed. But yeah, that could be one reason why the car is misfiring. But I'll speak to the customer and we'll see. Yeah, Vinesh, so I just carried out a scan on your vehicle, and I found one code that says camshaft angle sensor. So do you mind telling me that has your car been has a timing job done on your car before?
Actually, I'm not pretty sure 110% if the timing job has been done, but what I'm saying is I have seen this sticker here which says that there is a timing belt replaced. So I'm suspecting that the previous owner has done something on the timing, and there might be some faults. I'm not sure.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so in other words, we can pull off the covers and see the timing, or there's another way, oscilloscope, and we can look at the waveform patterns and the correlations, and then that can actually tell us if the timing has been retarded or it has been jumped. And after looking at the correlation of your cam angle sensors through the library, then we can see if the timing has been jumped or not.
Alright, so yeah, you can go ahead with that. So let's see, because I know it will be a timely job pulling out the covers and checking that. Yes. So yeah, let's go.
So why not we'll make use of the technology that has been here, and we'll use the computer oscilloscope, and we'll see the correlation of the waveform patterns that correlates with the cam angle sensors. And then we'll surely let you know what's going on after.
Alright, great. That sounds like a plan.
Thank you so much. Yeah. So we logged into Auto Data, and we have found the terminals of crank and cam angle sensors. The signal wires are D13 and D12 for cam angle sensors, and D29 and D30 for crank angle sensors. So since we have found the terminals for crank and cam angle sensors, we'll hook up our oscilloscope and find the well-known pattern that correlates between the cam and crank angle sensors, and then Alright, finished. So as I told you before that we'll hook up a oscilloscope to see the well-known pattern on the screen. So as you can see here, we've displayed the pattern here. So this is a crank angle sensor waveform, but disregarding that, this is your cam angle sensor's wave. So this is your bank 1 sensor, which is giving actual normal voltage on the sensor, but your bank 2 is not giving enough voltage. So we've also carried out a voltmeter check. So we checked your first side, this side here.
Yes.
So this side is the bank 1 and this side is bank 2 sensor.
Right.
So we checked with the voltmeter here. Your sensor is getting the 5 volt reference here, but that side your sensor is not getting the 5 volt reference, which concerns me. So what we did was we swapped the sensors,
Right.
but the problem was still the same. So I'm pretty sure and I'm pretty certain that your computer is playing up, because we carried out the voltmeter test, we carried out the oscilloscope test, so this pattern doesn't look right to me. So I have enough evidence to tell you that yes, your computer is playing up. We also pulled out the computer and we can see there's some lump inside the computer. I can also smell some burnt smell, so that concerns me that your computer is not giving 5 volt reference to the sensor. That's why your car is basically misfiring.
Okay.
Yes, so yes, your computer
So
needs
what's-
to be basically replaced.
Okay. So you recommend that we need to replace
Replace the computer because the computer is not giving voltage to the sensors in the car. That's why the car is misfiring. That's why the spank tool was throwing the fault code as cranking on sensor bank 2. So yes, that's we have pretty much enough evidence and pretty sure that your computer is.
So I think we proceed with changing the computer.
Sure, you know, I'll try to contact one of the suppliers
Right.
and I'll find one same matching computer and we'll go from there.
Yes, and basically I think computer changing ECU will be cheaper than changing the engine, right?
Exactly, yes.
So yes, let's go.
Thank you,
for
brother.
that.
No worries. Thank you very
Right.
much.
Thanks, man.
So finish. I contacted my supplier. So we got the ECU, we got the immobilizer, we got the BCM, we got the key reader, and also the cluster. So the reason I bought the whole kit is because the ECU needs to correlate with the BCM, the immobilizer, and the cluster. Because the car is not as new, it's pretty old.
Right.
So we'll need, we cannot program the computer.
Right.
So that's the reason we'll need to change all of this. And this costed $330,
Right.
and there'll be some extra labor cost onto it. So it's much cheaper to change all of this than changing a new engine and gearbox.
All right.
So yes, hopefully changing all this fixes the problem, and you'll be a happy customer going out of the workshop from here.
Sure. Give
Yeah.
me my fingers crossed, man.
No, thank you, brother. Thank you so much, and we'll get onto it, and we'll surely give you a call when the car is done. We'll give a good road test. We'll clear all the codes, and we should be fine after that.
Thanks,
Thank
brother.
you, buddy.